Everyone, this is as a graphics. In this particular tutorial, I will show you how you can easily max image into a shape, create something like this. Now without any further ado, let's just go straight into this tutorial. So the first thing I'll be doing is bring in a shape. Okay, then I'll just come here and change the color. I change it to circle, then I'll just give it this color, yellow. Okay, I'll just increase it a bit, stretch it out this way, or don't worry, let's just stretch it out that way. So the next thing is I will come to relative position, then I'll make sure it's at the center. Then I'll come to eraser tool, come to this option, come to this place, position it this way, then just pick half of it. So I'll just click on this, so it keeps the one in the circle, the one I highlighted. So I'll just like this, so I'll just copy it. Now I'll come to eraser, then I'll just long press that option, the undo, then it's going to undo. So I'll just come here to color, come here and give it a blue color. I'm making use of blue. Then I'll come to my relative position and go back. Alright, so this is what I'm now having. You've seen the yellow and the red, the blue. So for this option, this one at the back, I'll just copy it. Now, so the option, the reason I didn't use crop is that let me delete this, bring in this one, copy. Now the reason I didn't use crop is if I had used crop and I want to use relative position, so it's going to be like this. It's not going to, instead of it being here, it's just going to be somewhere around here, and I don't want this particular thing, right? So that's why I use this one. So the next thing I'll be doing is these two options, I'll merge them together. Now pay close attention. So I can easily scale the size, copy it, just hide it. Now bring the image of the player here, I'll position it somewhere around here. Now I'll just come here and tamper with color filter, saturation, contrast, and just to make my image pop. So let me just bring it up a bit. So I want this one to be at the center. Please just try and make sure they are at the center. Then this one may not necessarily be at the center, but that one should be, it should be here at the center. So the next thing we're doing now is, we actually copied it and we hide one. So I'll just come here and this one I hid. I'll make sure also it's at the center. Then I'll change the color to hopefully red. Okay, so I'll bring in a shape, a rectangle. Okay, we can make use of white. Anyway, we can still make use of white. So I'll just move it this way, move it that way. So the reason I'm making use of white, you're going to know. So when I merge the two of them, so you can see they're now together, the white and this thing and the circle, the red circle. So I'll come to erase color, but I'll click on this eyedropper, then I'll click on OK. Is on the red, so I'll just click on OK. Alright, so then I can just leave it like this. So I'll come to color and I'll give it a color that is not on the guy's skin, anyone that is not on the guy's skin or on the shape that I chose. So let me just use green. Okay, so now I'll just come here and now merge the three of them together. Okay, now with this done here, I'll just come to erase color, then use the eyedropper, now move it to this green. Okay, Now you can see we've succeeded in achieving this here, even though if I change the background color to whatever, green whatsoever. So you see what we're having now. The image of the guy is here, shades black, whatever. So you can also do the same thing to a particular, just an image. Let's see if I can get any PNG image here. You can just do it to one instead of the entire image which I did. Okay, let me just bring in these two of them. We can also do the same thing, make it small. It's just the same thing, principle applies in the design. So let's just come here now. There's no need of me just tampering with the saturation since I'm not making use of it for a design. So I'll just come here and create a circle. Let's just bring the circle like this. Okay, let's leave it this way. Now I can choose to give it any color of my choice. Let me give it, should I give it white? No, let me give it green. This green. So this image of the players, I'm going to move it to the top. Okay, now I'm just going to come here and let me send it to the back, but I'll copy it. Don't tamper with the size, make sure it's at the center, then bring it here. So bring in a shape. You can position the shape here. It must just cover the legs of those guys. That's what is very, very important. Now then this circle, you put it here. So you now merge the two, you merge them together. All right, so we'll come to erase color, then enable. So by default erase color picks away the white, but this time you just click on this eyedropper. It's on the green side, you just pick the green. So you see like this, it's not like this. Now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you know what, let's just position it this way and hide this. Come to this image, stretch it out, put it still at the center here, then come here and make this one visible. Okay, now it is visible. I'll come here and change the color to hopefully, okay, there's a bit of red on the guy's shirt. I'm seeing slight red on his shirt, so let's just give it let me give it purple. Okay, so I'll just come here now. I'll merge the three of them with this circle together. Okay, now I will just come to my erase color. I'll move the eyedropper to the purple, then I'll take away the purple. So you're now seeing, click on OK. So you see we've succeeded in inserting the image, marking them into a particular shape. Alright, so that's all for this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We'll see you in the next video.